Hi, this is me Amar over here, and you are watching The Guy Knows Tech. In this video, I'm gonna talk about the Raspberry Pi, like how can we simply set up the Raspberry Pi without having the monitor or keyboard and mouse. So most of you guys have the Raspberry Pi, and you don't know how to set up the Raspberry Pi without HDMI cable, just because you are in university, college, and school. So without any further ado, let's get into this project. So first of all, you need to download some software, and in this section I will be showing you how to simply set up everything with those softwares, and you can simply able to access that Raspberry Pi desktop view. So without any further ado, let's get really into this project. So first of all, you need to connect your micro SD card like I did. So minimum you require like the 14 or like 16 GB micro SD card. This is the minimum micro SD card that you required. So format this micro SD card with the SD card formatter. These are some software that you required, and I will put that the software links in the description of this video. So let me format this micro SD card. Alright. So you need to download the Raspbian image. So first of all, you need to download Raspbian. So I do have the Raspbian image already downloaded, but you need to download. You just have to visit the official website of Raspberry Pi and click on the see all download option. Then simply move to the recommended software that is over here. Simply hit the download button and it will start downloading. This file came in the zip file, and you just have to unzip this file with the normal img file. So I already have this file, so I'm going to cancel this download, and after it you need to run the Win32 disk imager. This is the software that I will be using for the in order to like write the image into the micro SD card. Then you can simply select the click on this section, and you will be able to see this explorer. You need to just select that the disk image that you just wanted to write. So I have already downloaded, as I told you before. So you just have to select this one. This actually Raspbian image is came in zip file, so you just need to unzip that file, and it will be show you something like this. You just need to select it, and after it you just need to write it, and it will ask you to write a physical device can corrupt the device, and you just have to click on a yes to continue writing the image. So it just start writing the Raspbian image to your micro SD card. So I'm going to forward this video, so then you can simply save the time. So guys, like the writing is successful, and you will be able to see this message whenever the Raspbian like completed. So after doing this, you just need to open the. It will also show you that the Windows is like uh, required to format this micro SD card, but you don't have to format your disk. You just need to open your computer like this. Sorry about it. So you will be able to see these two files like boot and G. So you just need to open the boot directory, and after doing this, you just need some changings over here. You just need to create a text document like this one, and you just have to change it with SSH. So you are able to see that it's ssh.text. So in order to see that the extension of this file, you just have to uh, change it. Like you are able to see this extension is not able to change, but whenever you wanted to change this one, you just have to go to the view section and then click on the file name extension. Then you will be able to see that the file is showing its format. You just need to txt from the SSH and save this empty SSH notepad file, and remove that the file type. Also we will require to create another of a document, text document, and you just have to edit this document like this over here. Let me uh, change the size of this font. All right. So whenever you did this, you just need to uh, copy some code that I will be showing you. All right. So you need to copy the text to this file. So these are text that you just have to change into the into this file. Country, in the country you can simply select your country keyword. I am in Pakistan right now, so I am going to set it with PK, and you just need to change your password. You just need to give your SSID. SSID is simply the user the name of your Wi-Fi. So you just have to provide the Wi-Fi name, and here will be your Wi-Fi password. So my password is CSGO 744967. So this is my password for the Wi-Fi. So you just need to save this file, and then you will be able to see that the file name is no new dot text document dot txt. So you just need to like remove this file name and rename it with the WPA config.txt. WPA supplicant.conf. So you just need to change the file name with WPA supplicant.conf. So it will ask you that you need to like you're required to change the extension. Then I would say yes. So this is how it will look like. After doing this, simply eject the micro SD card, and whenever you do this, simply remove the micro SD card with from your computer. Alright, so we have the Raspberry Pi over here. Let me extend the screen for you. So as you can see, we have the Raspberry Pi, right? So the micro SD card is over here, and I'm going to put this micro SD card into the Raspberry Pi like this. Alright, and simply give the power to the Raspberry Pi, and you will start seeing this LEDs from your Raspberry Pi. There will be two LEDs, red and yellow, and the yellow LED will start booting the Raspbian image. So this Raspberry Pi will automatically connect with your Wi-Fi router in just few seconds. So after connecting the Wi-Fi to your router, you need to simply go back to your computer, and after doing this, you just need to open the Putty software. This is a software that I will be using for the Raspberry Pi. So before doing this, we need to find out the IP address of the Raspberry Pi. So in order to do this, I have to uh, check the IP address of my Raspberry Pi. You can simply use a scan software, which is over here. This is the software that I'll be using. So you just need to scan your uh, computer, and it will start showing the IP address. So whenever you have the IP address of your Raspberry Pi, then you can simply proceed with it. So it will simply start scanning. Hey guys, alright, I just made a mistake over here. I just uh, typed the wrong spelling of SSH. So this is how it was not working in my computer. So this was the reason I was not able to uh, connect it with my putty software. So you just need to uh, write the correct spelling of this SSH in the file extension. Also, it should be work fine. So I'm going to pull the Raspberry Pi card out, and after doing this I will simply insert back to the Raspberry Pi. So here we are again. I'm going to put the micro SD card into the Raspberry Pi, and I'm going to give the power to the Raspberry Pi like this one, and simply do the scanning again, so then it can simply detect it. You will be able to see that uh, the Raspberry Pi IP address over here, and once you have the IP address you can simply connect it. In our case it's 192.168.10.13, which is actually not showing over here just because I have already connecting as a Raspberry Pi, so that's why just not able to uh, showing over here, because there are multiple Raspberry Pis connected. So in our case it's 192.168.10 and 13. So whenever I write my IP address on the putty software, it will ask you to log in. So I'm going to put my password and username. So username will be Pi and the password will be Raspberry. So when you are do this, you will be able to see that we are in the Raspberry Pi right now. So in order to take the remote view from the Raspberry Pi, you just need to activate the VNC, so then you can simply view the Raspberry Pi desktop remotely from this computer. So in order to do this, type this command sudo raspi config and press enter. After doing this, you just need to visit the interface option, then click on the VNC, and it will ask would you like to enable the VNC server. Then you should have to press on the yes button, and you are done. After doing this, simply go to the finish, and after doing this you just need to open the VNC viewer. So I do have the software already installed. You just need to install this software. So as you can see, the IP address is 192.168.10.13. So you just need to open this up, and then it will ask you that it should be connected like that way, and it will again ask you the password and the username. So the username and the password will be the same like I did in the putty software. After doing this, you will be able to see this screen. So we are in the Raspberry Pi right now, and you are able to see that we are connected with the router, and you are able to see that we can simply explore everything inside the Raspberry Pi. You can also increase the resolution of the Raspberry Pi by going simply go to the preferences, then Raspberry Pi configuration, and after doing this you will be able to see this screen. Go to the display, then simply go to the set resolution, and you just need to click on the 800 by 600, whatever that you like. Simply click OK. Pull this little bit up, so then you can simply see this OK button. Simply click on it, and it will ask you that it just required a reboot. Simply click on the reboot. After rebooting the Raspberry Pi, you will be able to see the Raspberry Pi desktop view remotely via VNC viewer. So as you can see that we have the Raspberry Pi over here, which is actually not connected with anything. Alright, so Whenever the Raspberry Pi booted up, you will be able to see the view over here. So yeah, we are in the Raspberry Pi right now. It just boot back again, and we have the better uh, UI display from the Raspberry Pi. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you do have any question or comment, please do let me know, and also please hit the subscribe button and also click on the bell icon. I will keep updating you with such videos. So have a great day. Bye.